Hey all, how are you? Today we're looking at exercise 3I, question 7. Again, I apologise if there is a lot of background noise because the thunderstorm is still going on. But let's get to the question. So we need to find the values of p for which this equation there has no real solutions. Okay? So we're looking at inequalities and we've discovered that we've been looking at quadratics and we've discovered that if the discriminant is less than 0, there are no real solutions. Okay? That's what we've discovered so far looking at the quadratic equation. If the discriminant comes out less than 0, there's no real solutions. Now this is a quadratic. It's actually very similar way in solving this problem to exercise 3H question 3L video. So if you've seen that, you should know how to approach this. The only thing different is we're only looking at the discriminant instead of using the full quadratic solution equation. Okay, but we do have a quadratic here. There's our A value, this is our B value, and this is our C value. Okay? So let's get to it. We know our discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4ac, and we need all of that to be equal to 0. So all we're going to do is substitute our values in and then solve this inequality for p to find out what p needs to be. So let's get going with that. So we've got 2p plus 2 all squared minus 4 by p plus 7. So we get 2p plus 4 all squared minus 4p, p plus 7, all less than 0, all less than 0. So this one, okay, we can expand this binomial either using FOIL, okay, distributive law, or if you know the shortcut to a square. So we can do that. So we get 2p all squared plus 2 times our first term times our second term plus our second term squared minus, and we can do this, we get 4p squared minus 28p all less than 0. So we get 4p squared plus 4 times 4, we get 16p plus 16 minus 4p squared minus 28p, all less than 0. Okay. From here, what do we have? Well, we've got a 4p squared minus a 4p squared. We've got a plus 16 plus 16p minus 28p. Okay, so we can work with that. So we get 16 minus, what is that going to be, 12p, all less than 0, so we get negative 12p, all less than negative 16, so p, we get negative 16, we're going to divide by the negative 12. Now this is the one thing that catches people out with inequalities. If you multiply or divide by a negative number, which we've done here, okay, doesn't matter if you add or subtract a negative number, but if you multiply or divide by a negative number, you must switch the direction of the inequality sign. So we had the smaller side pointing down over here, we need to change that direction. Okay, so it now turns into this, and then we can finish our simplification, which turns into p greater than 4 on 3. What this means, what does it actually mean to the original question? If p is greater than 4 on 3, if we go all the way back to the start, it means our discriminant is less than 0. Therefore, if the discriminant is less than 0, this original equation has no real solutions. That's how we do the problem. Use the discriminant to check if there's solutions or not, or to give the situation that we require. That's it. Thank you very much.